Hello. Summer solstice is gone. 2 days now. I've got the light on there. 2 days past summer solstice.
Guys, thank you. Thank you. We'll see
Got
you guys
dark
soon.
tonight. Must have been about just before 10 o'clock. So that's the maximum. It all goes back from here. What's been happening in the world? I've not checked up on the news today or anything.
Today I'm going to tell you why people who come to party end up alcoholics, end up skint, end up sleeping on the beach, end up going into severe depression, and so on and so on. So watch this video and I'll tell you a few stories.
Let me tell you a story.
So welcome back to the channel, and if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So I'm making this video because I woke up
Okay,
this morning,
Tyzer, yeah, I'll be a bit.
like
I'm
I
just
do every single day
browsing.
since I've been living here. And I go back to make
I'm
smile on
sure
my face.
Sean will be on before you.
What am I doing right that some people are doing wrong? So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been going out with a girl who was half my age for over a year.
Pardon me. Hi, Sean. Yeah, Tyson will be on in 10 minutes, he said. You coming on, Sean? I'm just browsing YouTube. It's been so quiet on YouTube today as well. Nothing. It's only Tricky. It's been streaming today. Did Barry stream earlier? I didn't see it when I come back from the shops. I didn't see him. Right, I'll see you there, Sean. I'll let you in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Chris. Can you hear me?
Yes, low again. What's going on? I've rebooted all my because you can't get an app now for StreamYard, so you have to do it through your browser. And I cleared my browser, and I don't know, you sound quiet. You just have to
Oh.
suffer with it. That's what it is.
When I look at, like, can you hear me now? Because
No, it's
the
not. It's not you. It's my side, isn't it? It's obviously
oh,
my side.
okay,
I've got
yeah,
some earphones I'm charging up here, so I'll try that. Steph's coming on.
okay.
He said he wants to come on.
Oh, that's good. Just see where
Yeah.
that was. I'll just find it. Wow, $494.
Yeah, what's all that about? $494.
Oh, Steph had a watch to sell.
All right. To sell.
Yeah, he put a watch up on
Oh, I see that. That Casio, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's expensive.
Yeah. So we might be able to get a bit for it.
Yeah.
Now I've
Worth more
just
than
put,
Barry's watches.
yeah. So we might be able to get a
I
bit.
know they've been fetching money. Right, I'm gonna have a little mess around. I'll still be around, Sean. I'm just gonna mess around a
Yeah,
bit. But
yeah.
yeah. Right, that's why.
I'll just mute for a while. Hello. Let's tune up the guitar. G is always out. B is always out.
Sure.
You there, Chris? Yeah. Can you hear me now?
No, it's the same as what it was. It's because I've got it on headphone settings. I'm trying to charge my earphones, which I've not used for months. I'm not sure if they're working properly. I'm trying to get them paired up on YouTube, Bluetooth.
Yeah.
But that's why you're coming through low, because you're on headphone mode, so it won't come through.
Let's see who's in the chat. Tyzee said he'll come on in 10 minutes. Are you... There's probably a few people watching Ben Newton. He's gone live in Krabi. And yeah. Let's just see what the stream's saying. Live. Home. Live.
I don't know.
SOS Chris patio. Let's see what's going on there. Late night live stream chat about patio 2 years ago. Went for 4 hours and 36 minutes. View channel. Live.
Right, you're loud and clear on the phone now. So I don't know
Okay.
what's the matter with it. Don't know what's the matter with these
So
earphones.
we got CVO guy and we got Ty Z.
Oh, good. Right.
So
Are
my voice is very.
they waiting to come on? I'll go back.
So I'm back here by myself now. Ty Z, Chris, you can't hear this at the moment, but Ty Z says he's working on permissions problem posted online. Steph says you need always give the link in line. More watches. Okay.
I'll see you there, CVO.
Yeah, Steph's there as well.
And Steph as well, yeah.
The
Now you've gone
StreamYard link.
quiet again for some reason. What is going on with this? It was nice and loud then, but I tried to get back into the app again, and it's gone quiet again. Let me check. Fucking useless this is. Working a bit or not.
All right, you're back with me now, so we'll keep playing guitar. They call it the blues. That's what they do. When you are online, they sit you down and pop out a pill and tell you it's summertime. Now I've got nothing to complain, but my heart keeps scratching at my brain. Yes, I just wanna see the stars between Jupiter and Mars, where I'm crazy. They call it the blues, that's what they do. When you are online, they sit you down, tell you why it's never ever fun. So Chris is going in and out. All right. This is what happens. Steph's going to sleep soon. Why don't you hit the link, Steph? Yes, you've got to be in good shape for your cleaning lady. Well, CVO guy, I saw you were on your boat with Muck Muck. And Tyzee's, we know Tyzee's going to take a few minutes. Chris, we know that Tyzee's going to take a few minutes. Steph's saying Steph says he's going to sleep soon.
All right. Yeah, I'm having sound here.
Steph might come on.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll just try and sort this out.
Yeah, can you hear me all right now?
No, it's low again. I'll try to put you back on earphones, but it won't pair for some reason. It was intermittent when I was using it downstairs, but it's not working at the moment. Bluetooth head. Have we got anything going there? Talk, Sean. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Yep.
That's
Is
loud and clear. That is
Is
loud.
that's good? Yeah.
That's loud. Yeah, I need to turn it down a bit now. Can it?
I shouldn't laugh, should I? Is that Deep Purple? Sounds strange, that song. I just make up little songs, Steph. That's what I do. Just make up songs. I know a guy who's by the mellow, says his feet are on the rock, but he doesn't know which way to run. Turns his head and kisses his cheeks and says nothing else he needs. He just knows where he in his eyes he would go faded away like in his knees. He would say, he would say, he would say. The lyrics don't make any sense because there's no lyrics yet.
The first line, the first chord of that sounded like crazy little thing called Love, Queen. The first chord you done.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the din 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 din. Then it changed.
The D chord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds strange.
That's what I thought. I thought you was going to sing that, but then you made your own version.
Yeah.
Just 4 cans of Stella, San Miguel.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm only on the second.
Oh, that's good.
Got another guess. Hold on.
Here we go.
Steph.
Hey,
Hi, Steph. How you doing?
Hi, Steph.
yeah, I just stay for 1-2 minutes. Just want to check my ear and my mic. So can you hear me good with this mic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I can hear you good. So this is better.
Yeah. That's what
Also
I'll be
very
doing.
cheap.
That's
Only €3 from Action,
Wow.
but it works.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what seems to be. I remember when Ron he bought like $300 pair of iPods, and they
Jesus
didn't work.
Christ.
And then he bought a cheap pair of earphones from Taya, and he said they were better, which normally happens.
Yeah, I can use my headphones also from Sony, €100, and then the mic from my phone, but it doesn't. This mic is better than the mic from my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear. Yeah, you're coming through good. How about me? Am I coming through okay?
Yep.
Good.
Are you in your sitting room, Steph? Good to see you.
Yeah. Had a busy day
You're
today.
naked. You're naked.
Yeah, my
some
top is
fucking
naked. My top is naked.
Yeah.
I still have trousers on.
Good. That's
I'm
good to hear.
busy today. Yeah.
We don't want to repeat from last night, Sean, do we?
No. What were you doing today, Steph?
Oh, so many things.
Oh, that's
Things
good.
around the house. With my cactus, there was one that gets rotten, so I planted outside somewhere in the bushes. Loaded my battery, cleaned my hair, my body. Oh, so many things. Repair the watch, put some watch on second-hand side. Yeah, so many things.
That's good. You got a bit done. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
sell that watch you put up. Yeah.
yeah, it's quite expensive. Huh?
Mm.
I bought it, I don't know for how much I bought it. Not that much. Maybe 60 euros.
Wow.
And I repaired it, new battery inside it. I can't remember. I still have also an old Seiko watch. First digital Seiko watch. That's the same. That's a little bit broken. And I'm gonna put all my watches on the website so I can sell a lot. Yeah, I need the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I'm 2,000 on debt. My e-step I still, not my e-bike, my e-step. My watches, the other things.
So you're selling.
Okay, so it works.
Yeah. So you're selling a few old things, and you might get a bit of
Your
money for it.
old, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some expensive watches, man. I have a Seiko Unlimited. I think if you buy that now in the shop, it's like 600, 700 euros.
Wow.
Uh, and it's brand new, never worn.
Mm.
I have a diesel, a diesel watch. Oh, several old Seiko watches, but they are not that worth that much. Maybe 50 euros. Rolex, I have still from Thailand.
How long did you have the Casio for? Is that an original from
Yeah,
which
yeah,
you
yeah.
bought? But you bought that back in the 80s, yeah, or the 70s, whatever.
No, no, no. About 10 years ago.
Oh.
But it's a real vintage. I screwed it open to put in a new battery, so everything is original inside.
I don't see you there, CVO. I'll have a look. Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, I'm going to sleep, I think.
CVO, you're in, yeah?
Hey Chris, Sean,
Hi.
Ah,
Steph,
cheers, Silvio.
nice to see you all.
Yeah. Good to see you, Sevia.
I saw nobody online, and I was also thinking like, should I start a stream? And then I was
I
looking on
told
YouTube,
them
and
put it in the link in line. You know,
It's
so
so
many
quiet
other.
lately. There's no one streaming at all. You've let the show down, Steph. Everyone's gone away since you've hung up your cap. Well, you haven't hung up your cap. You'll be back. You've got to take the stage again.
I saved myself also.
Ty Z as well. Blimey, we've got 5 in now. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome.
oh,
Why is
the
he?
hotspot is not so strong.
Well, he's there, but he's not
Yeah.
coming in. You in there, Ty Z?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
Yeah, I'm here. But hey, yeah, my I don't know how good my connection. Well, the connection fine. I had to do this thing because our power is out. So no computer. I have my cell phone service hooked up, and then the cell phone service wasn't able to log on based on permissions. So I hooked up my cell phone service as a hotspot and hooked up another device to come on. So I'm communicating from this device to another device to the internet.
Well,
But I
it's
don't
loud
know.
and
I don't
clear.
know how well it's going.
No, it's loud and
I
clear.
don't know about the
Well,
sound
yeah,
and
it's
everything,
good.
but I have my sound all the way up.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
good.
good.
I
So how
probably
was the
should try
tripping?
the. Oh, this is good. Okay, like I yeah, we had some kind of tornado. I don't know if it was totally a tornado. It was real close to one. I had some trees fall. Well, parts of trees fall, and we had to call the power company to get like another
2,
huge branch off of a
1,
like an
2.
electrical wire. But
That's not good. Anyway, well, you're sorted now,
oh
then,
man,
yeah?
it's hot up here. I'm in the man cave right now.
All right. What? Where's the man cave? You got another
Sorry.
man cave?
No, I'm in the man cave, but because the power's out and it's upstairs, it's pretty hot in here.
Well, you know what to do then, didn't you?
Hey guys.
I'm saying you know what to do. If it's too hot, go and get another drink. I think Tyzee's not hearing us properly.
Or set up
You?
a pool in
Oh
the
shoot!
backyard.
Hold on. I have
Oh, Steph's fallen off, has he? Oh,
Cheers, fell away, he said.
oh, okay. All right. Well, it's good that he's motivated and doing stuff. So that's good. And his microphone's handled all right, and his earphones.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened, but I kept messing around with my earphones and they didn't work. And now the sound is perfect on the phone. What is I just don't understand what's going on. It's just hit and miss.
Yeah.
CVO. Did you know that? Are you there, CVO?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Did you know that Itchy Boots is in the UK at the moment?
No, I didn't watch her for a
Yeah.
couple of months, I think. But
Yeah, she's had to leave Iraq and Iran, hasn't she? Obviously, so she came up. I think she came back to Holland, then came to London. She's got a new Frankie bike, which she's borrowed from someone, but a bigger one. And she's only done 2 videos. She should do a live, really.
she never goes live, I think.
No, she never goes live. No, I think she wants to present herself, doesn't she? So
Yeah, she made enough money with the video, so
yeah,
why
she
go
wants. Yeah,
live?
and guess, do you know? Did you remember the program Ride Around the World, the Wrong Way Round? Charlie Borum. Did you ever see that?
I don't think so.
It was called The Wrong Way Round the World. They done a bike ride. Him and who's the guy out of Train Spotters? The Scottish guy. What's his name? Oh, you might be able to help me out, Sean. You there, Sean?
Yeah,
Where's
Sean is
Sean?
here, but he's muted. I think
Oh,
he's in the kitchen or something, or he's taking a shower.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry. Yeah, I was listening. I'm just.
who's the Scottish guy in Train Spotting? Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. Yeah.
Ewan McGregor. That's it. Yeah. So Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borum, who's a rich boy kid, but he's grown up now. He's like in his 50s now, whatever. They rode around the world on motorbikes, whatever, and they met up with Charlie Boren met up with Vichy yesterday, I think, or the day before. But she's only done 2 videos. I think she's heading for like the south coast because she ended up in Dover. So she was in London and Dover. I was hoping that she might come down this way, but she's down on the south coast now.
What's her name?
Itchy Boots. She's very good. Very good. She does very good documented videos wherever she travels around the world. She's been all over the world on her bike.
Wow.
And she's just come back from Iran or Iraq or one or the other. Obviously, things were getting heated up. I mean, when she actually done the video and showed it, she was having no problems out there at all. People were really nice to her and everything. But she's obviously left there. Obviously, she left before what's started to occur now. Obviously, so things were developing out there before we knew about it.
Yeah, she's already in maybe at the other side of the country.
Well, I think she was. Or she was probably in Saudi Arabia by then. I haven't checked it out. I didn't find out how far she got. She wanted to get down to Saudi Arabia, and then I think she wanted to. I think that was going to be the end of her trip. I think she was going to end up in Yemen, and then come back. But I don't know.
So now she stays a little bit closer to home. When something happened, then it's easy to get back.
Yeah, she's back. She's in England at the moment, which she's been here before once, but only to do a presentation, not to ride or anything like that. So she's making a video now, and she's just riding through country lanes and everything. She was finding dirt tracks and everything, and she's getting told off as well. It's but she's known everywhere around the world. Copper come up to her. She thought she was going to get into trouble, and the copper went, "Oh, I watch you." Policeman, should I say? Yeah. She said, "I'll watch you on YouTube." Yeah. So the boat trip was good yesterday, yeah?
Yeah, it was good. I was a little bit late away from the harbor. Like I was leaving in 1 o'clock. So
yeah, I didn't watch it live. I watched it back, but it looked really good. It was really colourful and everything, really clear, and it came through good. You went past the building that I worked on a few years ago.
Okay, where? On the way to Amsterdam, close to Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam, got a guest. Hold on, 2 secs.
Okay.
It's Ty's here again, I think. Oh shit.
Yeah, I think Mark is also still alive.
Yeah.
He has holiday. I can send him a message, or should I send him a message?
Yeah, send him a message. He was on the other day. Yeah, the building that I worked on, who that was, is gone now. They're not calling to come on. I was in the Amstel building.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know that the tallest building? Because actually, Mac actually mentioned it. I was looking at it and I thought that looks like it. And then he said, "Oh, this is the tallest building in Amsterdam." Yeah, okay. Amstel building. Yeah, I worked in that.
Yeah, it was pretty hot yesterday in the city.
Oh, yesterday was boiling. It was boiling here as well, and it was hot today as well, I think. But
and my battery drained so fast.
Yeah,
the battery was totally overheating, and when I charged it slow charged, and it was a hell. I couldn't stream more than 1.5 hours. Normally, I can take 2 hours minimum because of the heat.
Yeah, Now, I bought a new power bank from Temu, and it seems to be brilliant. It never seems to go below 75%,
Okay.
and it charges up my phone within 15, 20 minutes from 0 to 100 in 15 to 20 minutes.
Huh? Yeah, my power bank that I had has been swollen up, so I throw it away because I was scared it's gonna explode. But it worked for like 2 years pretty good, and I also bought it in China for like €10 or something.
Yeah.
10,000.
Where'd you find? How did you dispose of it?
Sorry?
How did you get rid of it?
Oh, I just throw it in the garbage.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that on stream. I just throw it away. I'm not in.
That's worse.
The garbage truck goes down the road and it goes poof.
That's worse than the Little Britain porn you had last night, Chris.
Say again.
That's a worse offence than the Little Britain porn you had last night.
We was watching. Did you ever remember the Little Britain sketches in England, CVO, back 10, 15 years ago?
Which ones?
Little Britain, it was called. It was a comedy sketch, and it was like Vicky Pollard was in it. Go on, name some more, Sean. There was lots of characters, loads of characters in it, and whatever.
Maybe if I see it, I know it, but
Well, I can show one, but we was watching one particular episode last night, and normally they're just funny and ridiculous, yeah. But this one sketch, I was showing it live. I was filming it. I was like airing it on YouTube, and me and Sean, we started laughing for about 30 seconds, and then it dawned on me, and I thought, "What the fuck am I doing?" But these two guys were in the changing rooms. It was an American sketch of Little Britain, yeah, and it wasn't real. They had bodysuits on, and they was bodybuilders and everything. And they were standing there naked, and they had like little wieners on, whatever.
Okay.
And I went, me and Sean was in hysterics. We was laughing, and I looked at it and I went, "Fuck! I'm streaming this." Oh.
So you deleted the stream because I didn't saw it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah.
How late you was live? UK time.
Oh, last night was very low, late.
Back 2 o'clock in the morning, I think.
I should have seen that, but I was probably busy with something else.
Yeah,
it's very late.
Yeah, look it up, CVO. You laugh. You will laugh.
Okay.
Little Britain, it's called, yeah.
Ting Tong.
Ting Tong.
Ting Tong, I know that. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we should have said that. Yeah, that's the most famous one, yeah, that you would know.
Yeah.
Ting Tong from Tuting.
I love you very long time. I come all the way to you in Tuting.
Ting Tong Lady Boy.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Ting Tong the Lady Boy. Yeah.
Probably everybody who has been to Asia knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Should I send Mark a message or?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. I do it on the same phone. Maybe I'll pop out for a moment. I don't know.
So, Ty Z, what happened to him? Oh, can you put the link up again? SOS. It should be at the top. I'll check. Pardon me. Right.
You can't show the videos tonight, can you, Chris?
Say again.
Can you show videos tonight as well? Or?
Well, I can, but were they coming through very well or not?
Yeah, they were coming in good. It's just that Toronto Brad made a video about. It's called into Pattaya in low season. Did I make a mistake?
Right. Okay. Right. I've got to try and sort out a link because somehow, yeah, it's there. Ty Z, the link is right at the beginning at the top.
Yeah, but
just before your first comment, it's still there.
But if you come on later, you can't see the link at the beginning.
Can't you? Right.
No.
So how do I repost my link again? Because if I do this, I'll obviously fuck the stream up again. How do I repost the link?
Am
Right.
I?
So,
You
hold
can
on.
post it without the HTTP, I think, Sean.
Yeah, no, but how do I find it? That's the thing.
And
Right,
Taiji will find out how he will change that link, I think.
You don't have any. Yeah, without the HTTP. Okay.
right, but how do I repost it? In? Right, hold on. Give me 2 secs. No, don't do that.
It doesn't let you. In the good old days, you could just copy and paste.
No, but there's nothing anywhere for it to do that. It just says post a comment. I press that. Oh, right, I know how to do it. So if I go back there and comments, share, join if you're not. You still there?
I'm here.
I
Are
can't
we still
see.
here?
Yeah.
I think I got it. Is my
Mine.
comment coming through?
Oh, right. Your comment.
Taiji will find out how we can change that link.
No, I should be able to do it now. Right. Copy. Back. So,
Yes, if I touch it, it just goes straight to the link.
right. He's trying to come in now. Oh, he's gone again. He tried to come in and now he's gone again. He just pinged the link and now he's gone again. The option to ping might but not be there. Yeah, but you did. I heard you ping and I see the guest and it was you, Ty Z, and now you disappeared again. There's no one in the guest waiting room. Right, I've got a red light, something with more. Private chat. Who's private chat? Chat with everyone. Right. Okay. I don't know. Somebody speak. Nobody here?
Yes, I'm still here. I see something in the private chat. You posted it there in the private chat.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Not in the normal YouTube chat, but in the private chat. Hey, Mark is here also. He saw my message probably.
Cheers, all. Yeah, I see that.
And
Yeah,
then
I see that. I did put something in the private chat, but I don't know how I've done that. But I can't see it. I don't know where I posted it. I posted a link in the private chat, didn't I?
yeah, in the
So
private chat.
yeah, but how do you find the private chat then? See, I'm looking on StreamYards. You're on a different thing, aren't you, or whatever? Well, probably not. I don't know.
No, because I'm in the StreamYards and Sean is in the StreamYards. We can see the private chat also, I think.
So why can't I see the private chat then? If I press more, I can see private chat. Yeah. So if I go in more and press private chat, Yeah, I can see that's where. Dang, I will try a different device. So obviously Tyzee's having difficulties his side because I've posted it and everything. He's seen it. He's seen it and everything.
And now we need to explain Mac how to change that pin into a StreamYard's link.
No, I should be able to. Right, I've got I've got a red one come up in more again. Yeah, there's another private chat come out. So who's putting in that? Tyzee.
Tyzee.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in StreamYards, but I'm not showing up in your stream. Well, you're not calling.
Oh, Mac sees the link, he said. Why can Mac see the link and Tyzee not? I was thinking to go to Amsterdam today or tomorrow also, this Friday. But I'm a little bit sunburned and I'm barbecue burnt also.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're here, Mac.
All right. Good evening, all. Happy
It's middle of the
Friday.
night. It's middle of the night.
Yeah, I know. Never sleep.
In 6 hours, I need to get into the boat to go to Amsterdam if I'm gonna make it.
Oh, are you going to go again?
Again? Yeah, but yeah. I think about it. I just filled
Okay.
the tank up today. It was like a quarter was still in there. So
It's a lot of. Was a nice trip, man. I loved it. It was really cool.
yeah, it was a good trip, huh? Do you
Hard.
ever? How late did we meet? Like 4:30, 5 o'clock or something in Amsterdam?
I think around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite late for, but
So
it
many
was a good action.
so many kennels were closed, huh?
Yeah, they closed all the kennels down. You know, um, you cannot go to the hookers anymore or other channels, and that bridge that was closed that will surprise me as well. But it was a lovely trip, though. I love the Vecht. It's a beautiful river, man.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, it was fun. I saw Steph online, or oh,
Yeah, Steph was here for like 5 minutes.
yes, and I saw Tyson and Chris, Sean.
Hey, now we are alone here. What is this?
Yeah,
Where's everybody?
yeah. But who puts the lights out?
Chris is coming back for sure. There he is. Yeah, you're back. But your sound is different. Your sound is different and very low. Can you hear him,
I
Mac
can't
Mac?
hear you either. Yeah, no, sure.
Sound is low.
Hello.
Yes, Sean, your
Hello,
sound is good.
welcome.
Oh, you're gone, Sean.
God damn it. Hey, dude, you have to pay for internet, you know?
This is
You
like the
cannot
biggest.
tap us from the neighbors, or where are we going with this?
Sound is gone, Chris. Sound is gone. No sound. A little bit. You're very far away. It sounds like you're in the garden or on the balcony or.
It sounds like without sound.
No, it's very low. It's very low, the sound. It's almost like he's whispering or something.
I don't know. Did you open this stream or what's
No,
going on
Chris.
here?
I was
Everybody's popping up and going. And...
I saw nobody live, so I was also thinking, like, should I go live? And then I looked on YouTube, and then I saw Chris was live for 8 minutes, so I popped in there.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of dudes live today. Yeah. I had an early sleep though, like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Are you sunburned, Mark?
Hello.
No, not really. But it
Chris?
was late. It was like.
Sounds
Chris.
low, still the same. It sounds like you're having another microphone now than before.
I'm thinking he's making math from internet. Or, yeah. I was on Chris stream last night as well. It was late as well. I think I came home. I don't know, 2 o'clock or something.
Okay.
But it was fun. It was fun. I think he streamed for 1 hour or something, and he did some Monty Pythons and things like that. It was really fun.
Yeah, he said that.
With Sean. Yeah, it was.
Now I
can't
know.
remember the-
Now I know why I missed the stream last night. You know why?
Hmm?
Because I went to the city. After I bring you home, I went to the city of Amsterdam, and I was home at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God, man!
Now
Really?
I know, yeah, why I missed the stream. Yeah, I was hanging out in Amsterdam for like because I was a little bit too drunk to drive, you know. So I was thinking like I'm gonna chill in the city for a couple of hours, have some food. And
Did you go to the Time Coke Bar? I
when?
thought it was closed too.
No, it's very early close. It's like most of the time, even in the weekends, it's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock they're closing if there are no
Yeah,
customers.
yeah. Before I know the owner before and before that. It was always open till 5, 6 o'clock, or like similar in Thailand, where you go in the bar, you can never go out. It was
Sean, you
really a
in?
fun bar.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
sounds
here.
good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. So you're both sunburnt, are you?
Yeah, I am. I don't know if Mark is, but
No, I ain't. But it was already late, like 5 o'clock or something.
yeah,
I know the sun never go down in Finland, but it got
yeah.
some time in
And
Holland as well. But
I was on the water
I'm
from
not here.
like 1:30, so I had a couple of hours in the sun already.
And the water reflecting,
Oh yeah, and the wind.
and the wind. Yeah, the
Oh
wind's
yeah.
worse. The
And I
You
wind is
burned 2 times.
Yeah, I burned 2
CVO.
times. Also on the barbecue.
Yeah, on the barbecue.
Yeah.
I thought you had some ladies on the boat, but Muck saying no, it was his boy, yeah?
Yeah, I was there with my son. Yeah, the wife
Yes,
is in
holiday.
Thailand, so
Holiday.
he's got a holiday now, so I can be a good daddy.
You was doing some good
Uh,
commentary, Muck. I was saying to CVO, you was doing some good commentary when you was sitting at the front of the boat and you were saying, yeah, this is the River Amstel. Why do you want to drink Amstel? Because look at the water. It's better
I
to
drink
drink,
Heineken for
it's
a
better
reason.
to drink the Heineken, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, that was a good place. Yeah.
And you pointed out the tallest building in Amsterdam. I was saying to CVO that I actually worked on that building. I worked in that building, should I say?
Yeah, the Rembrandt Tower. Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
like a
The Rembrandt Tower. That's it. Yeah, I was calling it the
it's
Amstel
a
Tower. Yeah,
skyscraper. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Rembrandt Tower. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I worked in there twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where you work for, like Philips or?
it was for a company called Equinox, and we was fitting glass for them. Yeah, we was fitting glass writing boards for them inside the building.
Did you ever go to the top of the building?
No, not to the very top. No, I think we was on about the 15th floor, something like that.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah, still high enough. You got a beautiful view there.
And we stayed in the hotel, the White Cat, the Casablanca Hotel, which is just across over the canal. Go through the train station and then over into the main street, and then you cross down, and it's near the canal there that comes off that river. There's a
Okay.
canal that comes off that river.
Yeah, it's called like the Rijnkanaal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right.
the big canal where we went over, or
Yes, I think it's similar. I don't know.
Tizer, are you in?
Can be.
I am in finally.
Yeah.
It's only because my electricity went back on in the house. I was able to connect with the computer. I still have my cell phone.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I still have my cell phone, which I'm connected as a hotspot. So I have to disable that. But yes, I am in.
So you're as equal as what I am then, really. So I'm streaming, I'm hosting off of a mobile phone.
Oh no! My normal connection is not mobile. It's through like a internet service. That
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm on a mobile Wi-Fi. You carry on. I'm going to get another beer.
But yeah, I'm just happy to be back on. I'm happy the electricity's back on, so it's really hot up here. It's like literally it's 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees Fahrenheit, probably 5 Celsius hotter up here than it is outside at all times, which is nice in the early spring, because when it's kind of cool out there, it'll be perfect here.
So how hot
I
Fahrenheit
love
do you think it is?
warming.
How hot do you think it is in Fahrenheit?
Where I'm at right now?
Yeah.
78, 79.
Let's go with 79 Fahrenheit.
I would go with 69, but then Mock would say, don't change that. So I'm going to say 70.
26 degrees Celsius.
How did you read my
It's a little bit hot. It is a little bit hot here, but that's only because I haven't had electricity for the last couple hours.
Air conditioning, yeah?
Yes. AC rules.
Yeah, it makes life easier.
So I'm connected to StreamYards now through the computer. So I'm going to bring that. When I'm connected through the computer, I have such an easier time controlling things. I saw Stefan before, but I couldn't get on. I went through so much to try to get on. The normal cell phone that I had, like I had permissions problems with that.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to say hi and then hop off.
Yeah, he done what he said he was going to do, and that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he just wanted to say hello, and he said he's got to go bed.
It was very brief. Very brief, yeah.
Oh, I hear. I don't know if that's soda cracking or if that's beer cracking, but it all sounds good.
is that Mark? Bro.
I don't know who's cracking, but that sound never brings.
Oh, it's Chris.
It never brings a tear to people's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost had a tornado here. Damn, we had some kind of event similar to a tornado. It got pretty scary at some point. There was something like a tree branch that it did hit my car, but it didn't. It doesn't look like it did a whole lot of damage.
Do you normally get weather like that up there?
No. Where I live, you don't get tornadoes. Tornadoes is generally like a Midwestern thing. Like it's very, very rare on the East Coast. You could get it kind of like in the Midwest, but not here, which is why
it's just the last couple of days here have turned hot. Yeah. Coming from Europe, eastern side, so like coming from CVO and Macmuck side. But tomorrow's going to be a bit cooler, and then Saturday's going to be really hot again. Apparently, is that the same for you, CVO and Macmuck?
Yeah, tomorrow.
No, tomorrow it's going to be hot. No, it's going to be hot, man. It's going to be like 30 degrees or something. It's going to be hot.
No.
Other than
tomorrow's going to be a bit cooler, 24, 25. But
it's a little bit cloudy, they say.
Yeah, a bit cloudy, misty or something. But I don't know. You can't tell till it happens. I mean, today was warm, but I didn't see it. I didn't get up.
I was looking at 3 different weather pages, and they all told me different things. So you never know what's going to happen.
Saturday's going to be a hot one. Mm-hmm. It's going to be 30 plus.
Yeah. And they say here on this one, 29.
Tomorrow as well here.
I don't know. But the weather seems to be coming from your direction at the moment. So whatever you're getting, we get after.
I say the same thing when Truth Warrior's on. Whatever weather she gets, I get it like
no, but it doesn't normally work. It doesn't work like that normally. Normally we give it to them rather than them give it to us. Well, no, we normally give them all the shit weather that comes over from the Atlantic, then hits England. So we can blame Sean for that because it comes from the west.
Well, when the weather's coming bad from her area to me, she'll say, "Oh, we got good weather for you coming soon." And when it's really, really bad, she says, "It's coming with a strap on."
Wait,
that sounds
cool.
the ironic part of all of us, Mock is the one saying, "What?"
How was your
lesbians use that?
I see. How was your fishing trip? Did you make it?
Oh, did you fish?
Great. Yeah. So we went fishing yesterday. Is now a good time to talk about the fishing trip, SOS?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got invited to a fishing trip, and it was good. I didn't realize getting invited means I had to pay for it, but yes, I got invited, and I took one of the kids. We drove somewhere, picked up someone, and then went up to something called the Atlantic Highlands, which is in mid New Jersey. I think we left at 8:30 in the morning, and we finally got there around 11:30, maybe noon, to meet up with someone else. And we met up with someone else, and we went on this trip, and it was a great trip. Like I didn't know what to expect, but the weather was so in the morning the weather was bad because it was all, you get this mist in the morning, fog in the morning. It was kind of like that in the morning. Then we stopped at on the way there. We stopped at a rest stop called the John Bon Jovi rest stop. So if you have like major roads, they have rest stops. They name it after famous people, and this one happened to be called the John Bon Jovi rest stop, which is pretty cool. You know Bon Jovi's all like his songs. And when we went to the rest stop, they had this huge monitor inside. I shouldn't even say monitor. I would say it's like, I don't know, 50 feet by 20 feet. that just constantly plays his songs. I'm guessing at some point he probably sponsored the rest stop, and the rest stop is you get gas there. If you have to sleep there, you sleep there. They have like restaurants inside, little gift shops inside, stuff like that. They don't have police.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they don't have police there. So if you're wanted dead or alive, aka Bon Jovi joke, you would you still be safe there. But yeah, so we did that, and we went fishing, and so it wasn't deep sea fishing. It was kind of so it's kind of like you go on a boat, and they bring you to different spots, and it turns out like all the boats now they have these things called fish finders on them. It's like it's like a GPS.
Yeah, it's a sonar. Yeah,
you can see on the water.
Yeah. I said GPS, but that's not the right term for it. But they have
sonar.
These things called fish finders.
Fish radar.
Yeah.
No,
radar.
Radar.
Yeah, radar is
radar.
I consider it cheating because when I went fishing back in the 70s, you never saw it. No one had something to say, "Oh, the fish is going to be here," but they have it. I guess they have that on there now.
Yeah, that's definitely cheating.
Yeah, it does seem like. Yeah, so
I see the football was over your part of the world yesterday.
Oh, okay. Let's change topics.
It was in Philadelphia, not in no, not in Philadelphia.
Okay.
No, it was in Philadelphia, which is a little bit further away from you, isn't it? You're in Pennsylvania, aren't you?
Well, Philadelphia is Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the capital. Yeah.
Oh no, it's actually not the capital.
Not the capital of Pennsylvania.
No, it's the biggest city, but it's not the capital.
Right.
The capital is Harrisburg, which is in between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh.
Right. Okay. It's quite a good stadium there. A good football stadium. Man City played. They won. I think they played Casablanca in Philadelphia because it's the Clubs World Cup. It's all the clubs in the world that enter for like a Club World Cup.
Like I know where the biggest we call them soccer teams here is in Chester. So it's not actually in Philadelphia. It's in Chester, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Westchester. I see that on the map. Yeah.
No, not Westchester. No, Westchester is totally different. Chester is on the border of Pennsylvania and Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Messi plays. He plays for Miami, and when they come
yeah, I see. No, he plays for Atlantic City, didn't he? Miami.
No. Messi plays for Miami, and when he comes here and plays, it's in Chester.
Okay. But I mean, it's going well. I mean, this is obviously a warm up for the World Cup next year, and some of the big teams that are the biggest match was Boca Juniors, which is Argentinian club, versus who was it, Sean? It was
okay. Maybe this is in Philadelphia then.
Benfica.
No, that Benfica, yeah, that was in Miami, that match, and that was a capacity crowd. It was full to the brim, 80,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can tell you where they play because even though soccer, like we call it soccer, it's not so big here. It is something that people around here would know, and they know what the team is called. They know where they play. It's definitely not in Philadelphia. Navigating in Philadelphia is a nightmare. And if you go a little bit further south, which is where they play, it's actually a great place. The logistics of
it looked like a good grab. Wilmington, is it? I'm looking at a much now. Wilmington, or was that too south?
Wilmington is Delaware, so it would be Chester. It's
So
considered Chester.
So where you went fishing, the coast is quite a long way. Well, not a long way. It's
I
about.
had to drive all the way up to like around New York City.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was far. Yeah.
that's far. Yeah.
I have pictures of.
And if you go further up on the coast there, let's have a look.
So I was in the
right, because remember the film Jaws and everything? I
Yes.
always thought that was filmed in LA, Los Angeles, but it wasn't. It was filmed up near an island near Nova Scotia.
Well,
Up
Nova
that,
Scotia, that's like Canada. Yeah, it's close to Canada.
yeah, but that's still America, isn't it?
Yeah, which ocean? Is it the east or the west coast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm trying to find. I actually found the island that it was filmed on. It's only a small island.
Do you know what island has no ocean?
Which island has no ocean?
Yes.
Which island that has no ocean?
Who is this?
Sorry, that was me. That was
okay.
I'm just having fun.
Is that after the bomb? Then is it? Then there's no ocean.
Yes, and I've heard a couple hours ago. I did hear interesting news that there was a place bombed that the leader of Iran has been known to use as a bunker. Very interesting. But what was more interesting was this is going back like 3 or 4 hours, not days, hours. What was more interesting is they didn't even, after they sealed the area, they didn't even let a fire truck through. What does that tell you when people are not letting a fire truck through? That tells you. I think that tells you that someone, who knows who it is, but someone or some people are very valuable, considered very valuable. I'll say that.
And that was in the last hour or so, was it?
No, last. I could say last 3 hours.
And that was in Iran, yeah.
Yeah, Iran is considered like the east side where a lot of people hang out.
Yeah, but that's not our target. Our target, well, I shouldn't say our target.
Well, it wasn't ours at all. It was Israel.
Yeah.
It was Israel.
The target. He's under the mountain, isn't it? And to get to
that, that is their stated primary directive to stop the possibility of nuclear grade weapons development. But if you've been, there has been other demands now.
Yeah. Actually, Toronto Brad, he actually explained it quite well the other day. He was up one morning and he explained exactly what Iran's capabilities are, where their weapons are, whatever, and how deep they are. And he was correct because I checked it up after, and what he said was completely correct. Apparently, Iran's nuclear weaponry, not plant, but where they're making all the stuff and everything, is 60 meters deep under the mountain. 60 meters deep under the mountain. And he claims that there's no nuclear weapon that could even penetrate that.
Wait, 60 meters, so that's 180 feet.
200 feet, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue 200 versus 180.
Well, it's in between those two.
The only known weapon in the world would be what's called a bunker buster bomb from
you mentioned that,
which has to be.
That's the question in the news. Yeah.
Well, it has to be launched from what's called a U.S. B-2 bomber. It is a 30,000 pound. Well, it's a 30,000-pound ordnance with a 6,000-pound explosive. So can that go down that deep?
The
I don't.
latest news was
I
it's
don't
going to
really.
happen in 2 weeks or something. I don't think it's one bomb, a couple of bombs.
No, to go down that deep, you need a huge ordnance, and
Yeah,
I think
but if that was to happen, what would be the consequences to the world? Obviously, you know. Okay, so where is this bunker? So it's about 150 miles.
no,
150 miles southwest of Tehran or whatever.
We don't know just yet.
Excuse me.
Why am I not? Hold on. Why am I not on the stream? Hold on. Give me a second.
You are on the stream.
You are.
Well, no. What I mean is, why is I released the camera?
Well, you took your camera off there.
Yeah, I just turned it off because I had to turn the light on. So I'm just wondering if it's. Damn.
All we can see is an avatar.
Yeah, so what you're seeing
with a shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What you're seeing is the side effects of when you don't come onto the stream right away. Let me see if I could adjust the camera by myself. I'll go from here to here.
I gotta be in Den Haag on Sunday.
Oh, I thought we have Barry the Boss on stream, but
You have what?
I thought we have Barry the Boss on stream.
Why?
Daisy was trying out his his green screen.
This is Barry the Boss with his weights, isn't it? Did you see that short?
The what?
When Barry the Boss was working out.
The gym video.
Yeah. Did you see it? Yeah.
I think
he looked pretty good actually. He looked like he was putting some effort in actually.
The comments were the best.
Yeah, they're always good.
I didn't see the comments.
Can you put
comments on shorts?
Yeah.
After comments, you mean? Yeah.
Can you put a tune behind it? Like, I got $1 for a cigarette.
I got $19 for a lap dance. I don't know why that song connects so well with Barry.
Oh no, that wasn't me. Right, I'm back in.
Barry pretty much he's the kind of guy where he's got $19 for a lap dance.
Yeah.
Saves $1, a cigarette could be anything. Do you remember he went to Manchester?
What did I say the other day about Gogus? I've got 2,000 baht for a Lima, but I've only got 100 baht for a BART bus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gogus's stories are out there, aren't they?
Oh, right, we've got someone calling. Who's this? Ty's here again. What happened to you? I thought you was in already.
I was, but you didn't let me in.
Where did you go?
I don't know.
You dropped out?
Well, because my camera wasn't working. So I hit reload.
Right. Well, I'm trying to find this island where Jaws was filmed, and it wasn't that far north of New York. I think it was around Portland, around that way.
Well, my guess, I don't know where it was filmed, but my guess would be it was filmed south of New York.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This is what I'm saying. This is my point. This is my point.
My guess. I have no idea.
The original, I mean, the latest films, like the last films like Jaws 3 and all that lot, they was actually filmed off in LA, way in that way. But the original films was filmed, which I found quite weird because I thought they was all on like the LA side, but they was filmed on the east side, just 100 odd miles north of New York, whatever.
But before I respond to that, because
You look it up. I mean, I'm not going to look it up.
No, I was going to say thank you for my favorite. Most of my favorite people. There's a couple others that haven't logged on yet that I really like too. But my favorite people coming on, including Sean the Prawn, Mock CVO, and Chris.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to you guys for coming on.
No problem. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah,
Good
thank
stream.
you for coming on too.
And Steph was here earlier.
Yeah. I was still having trouble trying to coordinate how I was getting on because the power is out of my house.
Oh, that's also no air conditioning.
Well, yeah, without power, yeah, the air conditioning was not happening. So I did have a power bank. It was the same power bank I brought to Thailand.
Okay.
So what's the temperature right now?
There was still 69% left.
Yes, I'm thinking 68. Then it went 68 plus 1.
So what's the temperature in Philadelphia now?
No, it's not bad right now. The storm is past. So we get, you know how in Thailand you could get the weather's great, and all of a sudden you get this huge storm, and like an hour later it's gone and it's great again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got today. It's very rare here. It happens in Florida. It happens in the southeast U.S., but it's actually very rare to happen where we live. Well, that's what happened.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning here, so 3 o'clock obviously where CVO is, and it's about 16, 17 degrees. Is that about the same as you, CVO?
Now
18?
You mean?
Yeah, now, yeah.
14.
14. No,
Yeah.
so we're warmer. We're warmer here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot hotter here, even though it's dark out.
Yeah, but you're still mid-evening, aren't you? 9 o'clock, something like that? 8 o'clock?
Yeah, it is dark now, so it's like 21. I'm guessing 21 to 23. I don't know the conversion rate totally, but I'm guessing it's like 21 to 23. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
In Holland, I never used aircon. I never used it. It's just a couple of days of the year it's hot, and then it's okay.
What about what was it? When I was actually in Thailand, it was this time, June, July, 2022. And then I looked on the weather, and England had the heat wave, the biggest heat wave it ever had. You must have had it as well in Holland as well. It was 40 degrees this time 2 years ago.
Damn, 40. 40. I don't know what the conversion is, but I do know 40 is fucking hot.
40 is about 105. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Do you remember that, Teaser?
Yeah, we had some hot days a couple of years ago. Yeah.
So England got hotter. So England got hotter than Europe, Northern Europe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was high 30s.
It was high 30s where you were, but it was the record ever temperature in England ever in history. And I wasn't there.
You're lucky you weren't there. I bet you air conditionings were selling off the.
Well, it was actually hotter in England. I done a line call to a friend of mine, or a WhatsApp call to my friend of mine, and they was all like had no clothes on. I said, "Why are you going to have clothes on?" And he said, "It's too fucking hot. Got no air conditioning here, whatever." I went, "It's hotter there than what it is where I am here, and I've got air conditioning." I think Thailand was 36, 37, and England was 40, 41 plus.
Yeah, you got off easy.
That's crazy. crazy. And the next year, 2023, when we came back, I think it was August. It was also hot, but not as hot as that. In the high 30s, whatever.
I would say now is a good time to invest in a air conditioning system because you have global warming, which some people say it's a myth. Other people say it's a real thing that's has been hitting.
It's
So
not
getting
called,
it now before it's too expensive.
it's not called global warming anymore. It's called climate change.
Right.
Yeah.
Climate change. Yeah, that means something. Like, we're not at a fault for what we're doing to increase the temperature or
Don't
the
believe everything you hear about global change. It's all to do with investment, with ESG and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, yes, that is true. People who whatever their beliefs are going to.
I mean, it is true. It is true. I mean, but there's
globally,
people making big bucks out of it as well.
I will say this: globally, we're actually heading to a ice age. So the world actually spins, and a certain number of years we head to an ice age. And a certain number of
Before
years,
you go any further, you're saying about an ice age. Have you ever watched the film The Day After Tomorrow?
No, I have never.
You would never want that to happen. Well, basically, a big tsunami comes over from Iceland, floods New York, floods Pennsylvania. You've never seen it. You must have seen it. Floods everything. The whole East Coast.
No. Why would they allow anything that floods Pennsylvania to be shown in Pennsylvania? We don't want that.
Well, I think you must have seen it. It's quite big. It's about 15 years old.
Yeah. So no, never seen the movie. But if you look at
in its time, it was a good movie. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you look at the way that the temperatures have been taken, if you look at the way the North Pole has been moving, you remember back 20 years ago, and I think you're probably around the same age I am. The North Pole used to be really, really far, far south of where it is now. Now it's actually very close to the actual North Pole, and it's heading towards Russia. And that's where all the compasses, if you look at your compass, that's where it points. Things are definitely changing. If you look at the temperatures of it's sea levels, not temperatures. The sea levels of many different places in the world.
I was saying the other day that they're exposing the South Pole a lot more now. I mean, they're showing what they're doing there more now. There's some substations there, and they've actually announced that they're redeveloping them, rebuilding them, and
the tips of the South Pole. So you're talking about Antarctica, which is fine. Yeah, Antarctica, great place. They should be setting up bases there.
Yeah, but it's always been very, very secret.
So the South Pole is not owned by anyone. It's very, very difficult to travel there. So I would say
the British and Americans have got a lot of how shall I say, not investigation.
It's so big.
But they got some bases there, and there's
a lot of bases there. Yeah, absolutely.
They are sort of like investigating how the climate's changing there, how the weather's changing and everything,
Yes, we're also tracking when these huge glaciers / sheets of ice have been breaking off from, especially Antarctica, much more than the Arctic Ocean. It is worrying to a lot of people.
They was actually showing when they go out and do expeditions that it's a big risk for them because there's many crevices and everything. They can easily fall down crevices.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's been a thing. Like, when you go exploring, the crevices. If you fall down a crevice, yeah, it's really really hard to recover you. Because if it's 20 feet, it's one thing, but if it could be 300 feet. If you're falling down 300 feet, even if it's a soft landing, it's really hard to get you back. Yeah, so I know what you mean by that. They have had and do have equipment that can help traverse, but the crevices are actually a big problem. I know what you mean by that.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's what's going on here.
So what's happened to Muck Muck, Sean, and CVO? Are they fallen asleep?
I'm here, but I'm catching a fly.
You're catching a fly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
I'm
fly
listening.
or a flight?
Is it in your soup or is it in the air?
No, it's in the room. It's in the room, but it won't go out, so I need to kill it.
No, don't kill it. Just capture.
Who said that the other day? I think
That's what
Sean was
I do.
saying the other day.
I do feel bad for things. Like, I do feel bad for flies. I will try to capture or release them. Now, if it's a bee that I think is dangerous, I'll kill it. But for a fly, I'll just try to capture it.
What? You prioritise a fly over a bee?
Yeah.
Bees are very, very, very helpful to us. Flies are just
Wait. No, I just said
vermin.
no. No, that's not what I said. It depends. It depends what it is. I know the difference between a honeybee and a wasp, which sometimes can look like a honeybee. Yeah. No,
You
I
didn't say a wasp. You said a bee. Okay. Wasp and a bee is very different.
I know the difference between like a honeybee and a yellow jacket wasp, which I hate.
Hmm.
Yellow jacket
wasp.
They're just assholes because they're aggressive and they don't pollinate. Plus, we have a big problem here of a lot of the honeybees are just dying out, which is a terrible thing.
I noticed I was back over the bungalow where my parents were before. And I went up the garden and a massive hornet nest in the tree there.
Hornets.
Hornets, yeah. They are dangerous. They are dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do know the hornets.
I think, is Sean gone to sleep or not?
No, I'm just listening. Yeah.
All right, cool. Muck, you still here?
I'm trying to sleep, but you gotta be quiet, man.
Oh, there's no chance of that happening. But I'm glad. I'm actually glad my power stayed on for the last hour.
We've all stabilised. We've all stabilised. We're all coming through very strong. Right.
Is Trump going to start a war in Iran?
No.
He wants nothing to do with decisions that could negatively impact him.
He is concerned, massively concerned.
Yes.
He's not liking that his investments have been bashed to smithereens in Israel, and he's not liking that Iran could potentially get stronger in nuclear power. So he's going to put these rash threats out, as he has.
I would say
he's indicated that he does want to proceed and do attack Iran, as he said he would.
No. That's not what he said. But what he said was he wants a resolution.
Doesn't mean what he said is his actions, right? There's multiple refueling aircraft that's gone out to the Middle East from the UK, Europe, and US. All our ships are being deployed.
And ships are being deployed to the region. Yes, that's true.
But that's just his way of showing his muscle. Whether he'll do anything, I don't know.
Well, he didn't do it for Ukraine. He didn't do it for Taiwan. I think he.
No, he was nothing to do with Taiwan. That was
Why not?
that was.
Why not? He said Taiwan is the.
No. When we had the Taiwan problem, it was what's the name? What's his name? You have a president, the old one. Who was your former president? What was his name?
Oh, Biden, but that's
Biden. He deployed whether we should protect Taiwan or not, and nothing come of that.
Oh, we have totally different opinion. I would say Trump values Taiwan much more than he values Ukraine, and I don't think it's even close.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. That's what I just said. But Biden didn't.
No, Biden valued both. Like Trump doesn't value Trump doesn't value Ukraine at all. They've stopped all military support to Ukraine. Even when he took over as president, they stopped the analyst support, looking at the pictures, which in the Kursk region was disastrous. But we could talk about this further. Like Trump absolutely supports Taiwan over Ukraine.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't even think it's a question of.
And why do you think that is?
Look at his statements. Look at his followers' statements.
Nothing to do with microchips, no. Taiwan is the capital of the world for producing microchips.
What you said, what you said, I totally understand. Nothing to do with microchip. Yes, so obviously we're dependent on Taiwan for these high quality chips that can only be used, only be grown in Taiwan, TSMC or something like that. That's a huge issue,
and
it's going to take. We are going to be opening up plants. Maybe we even open up the plants in the U.S. for them, but it's still. And this is part of the CHIPS Act. This is part of the CHIPS Act from Joe Biden. Funding, I think the plants are in Texas. So I kind of got lost in the conversation when he said, we said the microchips. Yes, this has actually been a long-term strategy plan. This isn't anything that just happened this year or last year. Opening up plants, to grow the chips and good quality chips, it's not something like a plant you could just open up.
So this is also another good reason why China want to possess Taiwan.
Oh, definitely. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Like, of all the industries, the two industries that make the most sense right now, that are most valuable, are energy, which Russia controls, and AI, which whoever can create the high quality. And for people out there, like, it's not about, oh, you just create chips. No, there's things that are really, really high quality chips that you could do the top end AI on. And there's also just wafers you could kind of create anywhere. But the only place where real high quality chips have been produced up to this point is in Taiwan. And everyone knows it. Everyone in the world knows it. Now, what was considered the CHIPS Act, which was investing a lot of money into U.S. infrastructure. This is going back to 2021, because Joe Biden was president who presented it. It was 2021, and it got enough support from both parties because it was serious enough. Like, we realized that if Taiwan was invaded and taken over, we would be at such a disadvantage from a country perspective. And that's why the bipartisan bill, both parties agreed that we have to start growing the chips here, but it won't be at the level that Taiwan is now. It's going to take a long time to get there.
So where does Taiwan source their material?
Say again?
Where does Taiwan source their material to grow these chips?
Okay. I would suggest that we watch a video of how to grow chips, because to grow the chips, you have to put it in a medium, and it grows. It actually grows like a plant, believe it or not. You have to put it in a substrate. Search for it. Search how does Taiwan make high quality chips, and watch a video on it. I think it would explain it.
Well, we haven't got time to do that, so can you briefly tell us?
No, I can't. Like, I know they can. I actually know they can.
Oh man, it's getting like I gotta go to sleep, man. I gotta wake up tomorrow at like 10 o'clock or something. So
Nice and early.
cancel my brain here.
Cheers, man.
But anyway, cheers, man. Good
Cheers,
night,
Mark.
everybody.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Ivy.
Thanks for going on,
Chris,
mate.
John.
But I do know this. If
See you, man.
one thing China's really good at is copying technology. So if China can't copy the technology of growing like chips really fast, it must be really hard. They copyright and pirate software all the time. Mm-hmm. We were actually downstairs. We were downstairs planning out, about a half hour before I came on, planning out if the electricity doesn't come on, and we're planning on having people over on Saturday. How are we going to proceed from here?
All
Like,
right.
what do we do? When do we tell them don't come over because the electricity didn't come back on? But luckily the electricity came back on.
Were you going to buy firewood or?
I don't know. I don't even know what we're gonna do. It's just like, it was an unexpected near tornado event.
Yeah. You have to be careful not to get blown away.
You should tell the Gogus next time he's with the ladyboy.
Gogus, yeah. Well, again, my ladyboy.
How are we going to get him on? He doesn't have line. He doesn't have access to my channel.
Who, Gogus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was told back when I was there and meeting with Gogus and Leo. He said, yeah, Gogus does not have line.
So he's not going to find this channel, is he?
No.
Well, not unless he's going to look on YouTube. I mean, I must be broadcast there.
How does he keep in touch with all those ladies? Email or something?
Yeah,
It's one lady and 4 lady boys.
I actually don't know.
And the one lady is African.
No, he had a Thai lady. He had a Thai lady.
Well, he had one lady he had one lady for a week, and then one night he had a few lady boys. But the thing
is that the latest trip he had? I might have missed that part.
The thing with Gogan that
Because
he stayed at the Amber. Did you notice that?
The latest trip he had was with ladies for most of the time.
No, once, 1 week.
Well, no, hold on.
Week.
Once or 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
Okay. Yeah,
but he was there. He was there 2 or 3 weeks.
All right.
And
did he
I know, but I recognised the hotel he was staying at, and he was staying at the Amber Hotel.
Oh, not that place again.
Oh, so that's where he stayed before, yeah?
Yeah. I remember that place. I met him there. It's
it's
actually a really good place. It's a good place.
Yeah, it's a nice hotel. That's where Ron stayed when he stayed there for COVID, for his what do you call it? What do they call it when you had to stay in your room for a month? What was it?
Yeah, I don't know what the word is. I remember self as the first word. I don't remember the second word. Self-contained, but it's not contained.
Yeah. But across the road is a. I've never been there actually, but across the road is a. Not well. It's not a soapy massage, but it's like a. No, it is. It's a soapy massage, I think, across the road.
From Amber? Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, well, it might have gone now, but it was one there before.
Hope good.
Yeah, I was there. I saw where it was. I saw everything. I kind of recommend
good location actually. It's not bad. It's close to the north end of Town. Yeah, Tree Town and everything. Yeah, it's in the middle part of.
He was like the same distance I was, and I was right on second row.
And how much is that per night? The Amber? How much is that per night?
Oh,
about 15. It's about 1,500.
Yeah, it was double what I paid.
There's a nice room.
Yeah, not bad. CVO, when you going? Because you haven't been for many years now.
For a long time. Yeah, I know.
It's been 2 years since I've been, and which is incredible. I can remember talking to you 2 years ago, and it seems like yesterday. But I think it was a couple of years, 3 years since then. So it has to be 4 or 5 years. You've not been there.
2019 was my latest. So
fucking hell, 6 years
that's
ago.
a long time ago, yeah. But I'm hearing that many people are wanted to go in January, so I'm rooting for January.
Yeah, I'm rooting for January. I'm aiming for that.
I'm aiming for January too.
Is Chris gonna make it?
Well, there's only 2 opportunities I can get there, and that's the fucking work again, which is not seem to be very adaptable at the moment, or free options, should I say?
I set everything on red.
Either sell this place and sort out the problems with my sibling and sell another property, or if my investments come through, which have been going for a long time, which have not materialised.
And Thailand is not expensive. I know I'm gonna pay a lot more. Normally, I will pay like 5,000 euro for a month.
I mean, you've not been there for 6 years. You won't believe the change. I mean, okay, you're watching the change. Obviously, you're seeing the changes, and you're thinking, "Oh my God, it was never like that." but the atmosphere, the feel of the place is obviously going to be changed from the time you've been there 6 years ago.
I did some info, some research, and the hotel that I was staying in 2019 still charges the same price, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And would you go there again?
Yeah, I will go there again. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
So
good
you
place.
so you don't want to say where it is.
No, but if I will meet there, then I will show you.
So what part of Pattaya?
Soibacau.
Oh,
In the middle of the center. It's like an hotel, but not many people knowing about it. There's not many people are doing like a video from it or something.
Can I say? And if I mean, you don't have to say if I'm correct, but I know many places in Soibacau.
Oh yeah, you can guess. Yeah.
Okay. Is it Diana Sweets?
No.
No. Do you know Diana Sweets? Well, Diana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it what's the one that's behind the chili hut? Yeah, it's called. Oh fuck me!
Let me ask you this: is it the secret location?
No, it's not a secret.
Well, not your.
There is many
my
places in
my
Soibacau which
All
you'd
right.
be amazed that are there. Okay.
Your guess. You do your guess first. Then I'm going to ask you.
Well, if it's not the Diana, which you know, do you know CVO?
Yeah, I know where it is. I never stayed there, but
it's very nice. It's okay, but well, I say it's very nice, but there's no lifts to each floor, which is a bit.
oh,
And
I
there's
need
the
lift.
park.
I need a lift. Yeah. Sometimes I forget something, and then I'm coming downstairs in the lobby, and I'm thinking, "Oh, I forgot that. I forgot this." You know.
So what's the one that I'm talking? You know where Jolly's is? Yeah, Jolly's restaurant and the chili hut. Yeah. What's that resort behind there? That's actually called. It is called something hut, isn't it?
I don't know. There's so many hotels there. It's unbelievable.
Is it on Ska Beach?
No. It's not on that side. It's a little bit more to the Soibacau market, like.
You're near Weatherspoons.
Oh right. No, the other end. He's talking not South Pattaya Road end.
Is that Torpaya Road or something? I think.
Yeah. But that's not Soibacau.
The market. You know the market, the Soibacau market on the day.
Oh, the market. Yeah, the market.
Yeah.
Around there, it is. It's pretty new. It's built in about 2010, I think. Yeah. And have a swimming pool, elevator, good size room, open shower with glass walls, so you can see everything. Couch, TV, balcony for 500 baht.
Well, actually on Soibacau?
Yeah, it's like a side street. It's like what is it? 20-30 meters into a side street of Soibacau. But probably when you see that street, you're thinking like, is it here? Is it here?
Those are actually the best ones.
What's the name? Pattaya showed it. Everything Pattaya, I think he showed it. Oh fuck me, what's it called?
Everything Pattaya, no. Trevor. No, that's not Trevor. That's not Trevor.
I see it there. And it leads down to Soi 15 as well.
Soi 15. That's not in my mind now, but.
Which also, when you follow through, links you onto Second Road as well.
I think 15 is a little bit more to Tree Town, I think.
Yeah, no, 15 is 15 is where Kevin Thailand used to stream. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
And then that leads down behind the avenue. Then it sweeps left behind the avenue, all right, and then it sweeps all the way down parallel to Second Road, and then it sweeps right onto Second Road.
Yeah, true.
Okay? And off that 15, there's a couple of roads that actually lead to Soibacau, which
Yeah.
have some new hotels there. Quite a big hotel.
I met an American guy in a bar there, and he had like he said, "Yeah, I will show you my place." You know, he showed the photos from his swimming pool, this and that, and there was a very nice place also in that Soy 15 side street of Sorbogao.
Mm.
Yeah, what was that bar called where Kevin Thailand always was staying? I forgot that
Hideaway.
name.
Hideaway.
Hideaway. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have also that really nice hotel with the aquarium in the middle with all the fishes, the fish tank.
Yeah, that went bust and now it's reopened again. That was called oh fuck me, I can't remember. But there's opposite, almost directly opposite, but more nearer to Sorbacao Road. There's a
Yeah.
brand new hotel that's been built, which it looks very nice.
And
But
those
like,
bars are also good, eh? The
yeah,
bar
it's
is also in the
it's called,
street. Yeah.
yeah, and it's called the Amethyst, and it's very modern new hotel there. And also, there's a big new hotel on Sorbacao, which has been there probably 3 years now, which is called Dubai, Dubai, something whatever.
That's where the how is it, Kicks or something? Ride for Kicks. He was staying there, or
No,
the America.
I don't know. I didn't see it, but I know that there was an English streamer. He's only a small time YouTuber. Gus.
The Welsh guy?
No, that's Webby. No, not him.
Hmm.
He's left, and he's now back in Thailand. He's still there now, and I think he's actually living at Tom's resort. Well, it's not his resort, but the resort he manages. He's got a resort in John Tien.
Yeah. So Tom's out of Pattaya. He's on John Tien.
Yeah, he's in John Tien. I know exactly where it is now. It's probably.
I think as
you go along, John Tien Beach.
At the in there in the kitchen stuff.
Well, I'm trying to explain where it is. So if you're coming from Pattaya and you're going down on John Tien Beach, going away from Pattaya, and you come up to where the police box is in the middle of like Beach Road, and that's that road that leads left. It goes back up to Second Road. If you go past Second Road, carry on going towards the dark side, it's the first left there, and you follow that round, and that's where Tom's resort is. Well, it's not his resort. It's Maggie May's Steve's resort. Yeah, probably his 10th business in Pattaya now. So he's actually got more businesses going than Nick Dean. Not a lot of people know that, but a lot of people in Pattaya do.
Yeah.
I really like to stay at the Soibacao area. It's a great area, I think. At night, it's a little bit quiet.
Well, I'll say that. I mean, I like to stay. Well, if I can find what I've found in the last 2 or 3 visits that I've been there in Soibacao, then I would love to stay in Soibacao. But for security, somewhere to park your bike, safely and out of rain if it rains, whatever, and the heat, of course, in an underground car park. And
the one that I say that is an underground car park. That's great. Also, only
yeah.
not when the water is coming. Like the raining or something. The car
you
park
need
can be flooded.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. There's nothing. It's bad. Like you're stepping on your bike and it's all wet. The seat is wet.
Yeah,
the handlebars are wet.
I mean, when you're in the underground car park, whatever, and you sit on the bike, yeah, the seat's warm, yeah, and it's okay. So whatever. As soon as you move and everything, and the air's flowing, you're cool again. You know what I mean? So it's good.
Yeah. Also, not in the heat. The seat can be pretty hot.
Yes, right.
In the sun.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's horrible.
especially with some shorts on. When you have some shorts on.
Yeah, a little bit of scorching on the old fires.
You know, the biggest inconvenience of where I stay is I have to walk all the way to Soy Bacow and then go to a place for laundry. I did it. I walked from all the way to Soy Bacow and to a place on laundry right near Tucum. I think it was like
What?
5 minutes.
That's
5 minutes
far
away
away.
from Tucum.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Which
Listen,
is
listen.
yeah, it's pretty
You've got
far.
lots to learn, Tyson. There is
No,
places.
I know. I looked online for the best places.
Yeah, but
But they do
I
pickup
used to,
service also, I think.
I understand. I used to go and get all my laundry done and everything. I never do that again now. There's so many places where you can go and just put your laundry in, sit there for an hour, have a beer, pick it up. I mean, their laundry, right, their machines,
Yeah, I
they
know about
wash,
the machines.
and dry 10
Well,
times quicker than iron machines. I don't know how they do it, whatever, but I don't know.
I've done it. I've done it on what is it, Central Pattaya?
Yeah.
I went to
We've
Central
done a self
Pattaya
wash.
the second time. I went to Central Pattaya to find a closer place.
A self wash, yeah.
Yeah, self one. And it turns out they said don't step in this area. I stepped in the area because it was like drowning water.
Mm.
That was
But
in my socks.
there's
That was in my
many.
socks, so it
There
wound
is.
up not being good.
There's many chain self laundry places in Batona, and I think they're
Yeah,
called Omi or something like that.
I've
They're
learned a lot about it.
they're everywhere, all around the town, all around the city, and in the suburbs as well. Omi, I think it's called Omi. I think it's got like a little bear, like a little Care Bear, whatever.
Like the price was fine. The price was like 50 baht for a wash, 50 baht for a dry, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I did
but
that. I did that 2 times.
I
One
mean,
was on
I remember when I first went, and
Soy Cow.
I used to pay for all my washing and all my girlfriend's washing. We used to take it somewhere,
Yeah.
and they used to wash it, dry it, and iron it and pack it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that was both of us.
Well,
So that was probably, I don't know, probably 10, 15 kilos of like washing. And that used to be done for like, I don't know, 150 baht, whatever, something like that. And I thought, God, that's so cheap. You know, even in the old days, whatever, or even cheaper because, like, you know, the exchange rate was so much more. But even at those prices, 150 baht is only £3. Well, you won't pay that now. If you go to a somewhere where they wash and iron your clothes now, whatever, you're talking like, I don't know,
No,
quite.
no.
It's
I
not.
do it
It's not.
myself. I actually brought my own laundry detergent because I hate the Tide laundry detergent. I brought my own because I don't like scents in them. So I do have to bring specialized laundry detergent.
Hmm.
So that's why I go to the self-service thing. I bring my own and bring my own dryer sheets too. Oh,
But
it's
where you were staying, you didn't have to wash your own bedding, did you?
no. They replace that, but
And
the
how frequent was they on changing that?
say again.
How frequent was they changing your bed?
They would change it once every day or once every 2 days.
Wow.
I preferred it. I preferred it once every 2 days.
Yeah. Once every day is, I mean, it's a
It's
bit too much. But there's a reason for that. They do that for their own benefit, so that it's easy for
yes,
them
they do it because
for
they
them to
know
get any
I
contamination.
tip them every day, so I know why they would want to do that.
What? So you don't get no semen stains?
Well, not for me, but yeah, I'll tip them every day they're there. But I don't need it every day. Maybe. Yeah. But this is where I'm staying. Have been staying. Well, it's a good place.
But I can understand you know you're happy to stay there because they're local, but you could do so much better than that place. So much better, really good. But that's your choice.
So that's a good question. From where and you know exactly where I'm staying, and the place where I could just go across the street and buy stuff.
That is the best thing about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's why.
Everything else about the hotel is shit.
Yeah, and when I would see Lewis Cabo invited me to a bunch of stuff, and I would go there, which is really, really close. I could just go anywhere, just walking. And with Gogus and his friend coming, like everywhere they wanted to go, it was just really convenient.
Yeah. Good morning, Anders Bergerman in the chat.
Oh, hey, Anders.
Anders is early.
Yeah, he's always early. He gets up early. Where is that? Is he in Sweden or where? I think he's in Sweden. Or...
Yeah, Sweden.
Yeah. Come on, Anders. We've got space for you if you want to come on and have a chat.
I think he had his holiday. He said yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's not working, I think.
That's okay.
Yeah, mostly when I'm going a month to Thailand, I'm taking enough t-shirts, jeans, shorts with me that I almost don't have to wash that. But I only do, boxer shorts, socks, those things I can. You can do also by yourself, or you can bring it away.
Yeah,
Mostly bring it away.
But how long do you normally go for?
Mostly a month. Mostly. There's a couple of times that I have extended for another month.
But also the reason why I like to get things clean, you don't want to put dirty laundry back in your suitcase and bring it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But that's true. But
if you do, then you bag it and whatever. Socks and pants, you normally bag whatever if you don't wash them and put them at the bottom of the suitcase, whatever. Is that good or bad? I mean, who knows? Yeah.
That's only 12-hour flight, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. When it's up in the air, it's fucking decaminated. What's the word?
I miss those days where it was only
12 hours. You're not going to get no smells in the aeroplane anyway. You can fart on a plane and no one smells it.
Well, I'm sitting to some sweaty feet next to me, and I could smell it.
Really?
I tell you that. Yeah. It was one of my last trips with KLM.
Have you never thought all the people that are on that plane are farting, burping, whatever? You don't generally smell it, do you? Because there is generally not so much smell up there.
There's a lot of air circulation going on in an airplane for like what is it? Like a filter thing.
Yeah. Have you been watching the updates on the Air India crash?
No,
I have not. I'm aware of it, but I have not.
I'm still going closer to my theory. Right, every pilot that's done a YouTube video on that, he said it has to be a double engine failure, which is very, very rare, like I said, and it's unheard of and it cannot be possible, but that's the only solution. Well, the only solution is, if that's the fact, is that one engine failed and the other engine didn't, and the pilot fucking shut down the wrong engine. That's my theory.
One engine failed.
One engine failed, the other didn't. But the pilot shut down the wrong engine. Yes.
If an engine failed, why would you shut down the engine? Why would you shut down any engine?
Because you're in panic and you don't know what to do.
Trying to restart it.
They knew that the landing gear was still down. They knew they had to rise it to make more lift. They couldn't put the landing gear up.
But why would you shut down?
Everyone said the flaps were down, which they weren't. They were in the normal position. Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I would say this: if I saw the video, and you're absolutely right about the flaps being in the wrong position, but why? If you shut down an engine and you shut down the actual engine that's working, why does it coast so well? Like if you shut down the engine that is working, you would just fall down altogether. Like it
No,
would be
like the gathering thrust, the gathering lift. So when the lift's when
like
the power's gone, then it's obviously going to descend. It ain't going to just drop.
but that could absolutely
They've got,
that could happen.
they have air with 500 feet, so they're going to they're not going to exactly drop vertically.
I would say
They're not going to drop vertically.
I would say look into that more, because if you shut down an engine, the only engine that's working, it's going straight down.
Yeah, but there's another theory. They've already employed that it did happen. The engines weren't working, so when the engines don't work, and maybe they think there's power failure with electronics, whatever, they have a system called a RAT. Yeah, it's called a rotation air turbine. Yeah, which drops just below the undercarriage, or I think in that area, somewhere on the inner wing by the undercarriage, and it's like a prop that drops out of the plane that generates power because it's circulated. Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying?
So, well, I understand what you said. Was it confirmed this happened?
Yes, it happened. What
Okay,
you heard it?
So this
You
part
actually
happened.
heard it. It actually sounds like an aeroplane. Yeah, yeah, with a prop, because
So
you
this
heard
part,
it. Like that,
happened.
yeah, and that is designed to if there's a power failure. So and also
it only gets
and also if you're airborne
failure.
enough, it's enough to fly the plane without engine
Oh
power.
no, you could actually fly the plane without one of the engines.
Yeah, but exactly.
Under certain circumstances, you can do that.
Yes, under the system what I've just said. Under the system what I've just said, it's called a RAT. Yeah, it's RAT. It's a rotation air turbine.
Yeah. So that is part of every plane, every jet from Boeing.
That was actually employed,
but it never got like above 600 feet. So
no,
I don't know.
That was actually employed, and it's employed automatically, wherever the pilot commands it.
So we say it's employed automatically, but can it be employed when the landing gear and the flaps are not in the correct position? That's a great question. Can it be employed without
Yes, absolutely.
Gear and the flaps? Well, that's a big thing that they're saying right now. Why did it crash with the landing gear and the flaps not in the correct position?
Because it had double engine failure. It's end of story. That's what it was.
Oh, if both engines failed, yes, then yes. Yeah, I wouldn't argue.
You've got 560 feet lift.
They need to recover the black box for that.
Oh, they've done that, but nothing's been said for the last week.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I would say like we're not. So people in the chat, Chris and I are not arguing against what each other say. We're bringing up evidence that we've heard and coming up with a conclusion.
Comparing evidence, yeah.
Yes.
But
because I saw evidence that said, it looked like the plane, like it lifted normally from the runway, and then all of a sudden it started descending.
Well. Yeah, it lifted well, then it leveled, and then it dropped.
Yes.
It
dropped. That would happen.
It dropped quite quick.
I would say it looked like a drop that could happen if one of the engines failed and something else happened, like the landing gear was still out or the flaps are still down, which prevents lift. Like it could happen in that scenario. But I don't know. Like I don't know. We did see because how close it crashed to the airport. We do see lots of video there.
It was a bad design for where the university establishment was.
Yeah. Well, what I think is terrible is why would you have an airport with a runway that just goes into a civilian area? Like you're that close to the sea. Why not just have just make it runway? In case something goes wrong, just make it runway.
Well, that's determined down to air direction. General air direction.
Well, no.
An airport is always situated on the best situation of air direction.
No, I disagree. I kind of disagree with that. Like, it's not always about that. It's about where pre-existing lands are. They're going to give feedback to where the airport should
An airport will always be situated where airlift will be left to right of the airport.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, sensibly, it would be, yeah.
In India, look at where the airport runs. Like, why couldn't you just clear out that area right there? So there's no chance that the airplane could possibly fall on a bunch of people trying to become doctors.
Yeah, but like in India, I mean, I don't know. I'm only assuming in my mind now. I'm looking where it was. I'm not looking at the map or anything. I'm just trying to imagine from what I see before where the situation of the airport was.
Yeah, it was
it's in direction of north to south, yeah, of landing and takeoff.
No, it's not. I think it was more east to west. I don't think it was north to south.
Well, east to west would be towards the coast or inland, yeah?
We would have to look at it. We have to look at it on a map. Like,
yeah,
okay. I'm trying to remember back like a week.
Well, you do that. I don't want to do that because I'm only on my phone, or you are as well.
Yeah. Oh, now. Oh, look at this. I'm on my computer.
Oh, right. Well, then you can look on your map then.
Yes. What was it called? India. Do you remember it was a 787? I think it was a 787.
Yeah, 787 Max. No, it wasn't a 787. It was a 737, wasn't it? Was it or 757? Oh, I can't remember.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live. I am. It's
Tyzy popping off. Or there's
He's crashed again. His computer crashes every now and again. Oh, he'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, he'll be back.
So, what's your assumption? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, no, I'm back. I'm just trying to figure out if I could.
Right, I'm looking at the world map and I'm trying to locate the airport.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it too. So I could send you the link and then you could present it.
No, well, I can't look at it, can I?
Well, yes. If I find the link, yes. If I find the link, I can send it to you, and then you could present it.
I cannot present it because I'm on my mobile phone. It just crashes if I do that.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, same as what you was before you was on your computer. Now you understand how much it's not easy to do a live stream on a telephone. When you're on your computer at your home, you have the power.
Remember the one guy? The one guy that survived. There's actually someone that actually survived that.
Yeah, he was from England, from Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you Americans will say Leicestershire, Leicester, Leicester. That's how you say it.
Well, I'll send this. I'll send this in a private chat. Although I don't think. Well,
No, send it to me in line, then I can look at it later.
no, I can't do that because my computer's not connected to the line.
Right.
That's the one place I can't send it. But I will. Hold on. I will try. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll come back in a minute.
Right. Okay. Amabad. No, but it's Amabad. You know, I've just seen it now. Amabad's miles away from the sea, so the only the only bit of water there is south of Amabad. So, are you there, Silvio?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right, I'm looking at the map now, and Ty said that the airport should have been flying west. Yeah, well, the west coast is about 400 miles away. The south
Oh,
coast
that's
is about
far.
south coast is about 80 miles away, but it's only like a gulf, like a small gulf off the Indian Ocean. So that's why they don't put the option to land into water. The only option is the best option for air direction, and it's wherever the air direction runs in that sort of part of India. Well, generally in our region of the world, the air direction for takeoff and landing is east to west. Yeah, would you agree?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
well, the airport where I am now, it's Southend. That's east to west. Heathrow's east to west. Gatwick's east to west, and I think Stansted's east to west. I'm thinking of like Amsterdam Schiphol has many runways actually, so they can change whatever they want. Yeah, is that true?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They go everywhere. Yeah.
yeah. They have many directional run. Actually, Schiphol has the most, from what I can see, of many directions which they can choose to land and take off.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I like to move it. I like
And
to
that's
move
probably
it.
because the land is very low, obviously, in Holland, that you can get very uh, directional changes of air. I suppose. I don't know. I was saying to CVO, Tyzy, Ahmedabad, yeah, is a long way from any ports, from any water, any sort of like sea or anything. The nearest water to them is a small gulf, which is directly south of Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad has a coastline. Well, India has a coastline west of Ahmedabad, probably 200 miles west.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
is this related to the flight that India had that crashed?
Mm.
Well,
Right.
no, that's my question.
Hold
Is
on.
this the flight?
I'm going to have to leave and
What?
come back in again because my phone's crackling. So that means
Oh, I can hear you.
that is. Can you hear that?
Yes, I can hear you. I just was wondering, is this the flight? Are we
Can you
talking
hear
about
it,
the flight to India?
CBO?
Yeah,
Can you hear it?
I can
Yeah,
hear
I
you
can hear
fine.
you good.
Yeah,
Same
I
as
can hear you
before.
fine.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go out and come back in again because it's
Oh,
on.
now you're going to ruin it. Now you're going out and coming back in.
I will come. It's getting worse.
We
But
we
I'm
It's
gonna
could
have
good.
to go and come back.
we could hear you
The,
fine.
his
Sorry.
sound is
Yeah.
crackling, so he hears us crackling probably.
No. Right.
Let it go. Let it go. But CVO, hello.
Yes.
I haven't talked to you for a while. I saw your stream came on, but I couldn't come on at that point. I think it was like today or yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday it was on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You back on the boat?
Yeah, the weather is good, so I
Yeah.
will be there. A couple of weeks, the weather is good, so I will be every day probably there.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm thinking about to go to Amsterdam in like 6 hours or something. To get up in 6 hours and then
six,
going
six
to Amsterdam.
hours. Oh, damn.
Yeah, but I don't have to do much. Only have to steer and
Hmm.
to put myself into sunscreen, make some food.
You have it good. You have it very good.
Maybe Makmak will come also. He said to me when I'm leaving, I will send him a message and he will come. He's with his son. He has a holiday, so.
Cool, cool.
But he also told me he got like an pool night tonight, so he's need to leaving early. So he's gonna see some friends. He invited me also.
Hmm.
But when I'm there with the boat, I don't know how I can leave my boat there. I hope it's in front of the pool cafe or something. Then I will leave it there with a lock.
Did you ever leave your Harley on the pool? On the boat, not the pool, the boat.
You mean my motorcycle on the boat,
Yes.
loaded on the boat?
Yeah, load it on the boat and just drive.
Oh no, that's impossible.
Hmm.
I've seen in what's that island called in Pattaya? Kolarn.
Colarn.
Yeah, I've seen some that they put like bikes, big bikes, onto the boats.
Oh yeah, they have a ferry that brings
Yeah, the
stuff.
ferry. Yeah,
Mm. Hmm.
yeah, that was great to see. Like with 4 or 5 people, and they just do it by hand. The guys, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Is Chris back, or I saw 2 Chris's? Is his brother here, or?
I think yeah, I think SOS Chris, I don't know if he could speak, but he has no audio to hear.
And we're hearing a bleeping sound, I think, from his place.
If
Yeah,
it
the
does
weather.
go, so SOS Chris, if this does go beyond control, I will start a stream to get you and CVO and Sean the Prom back on. But let's see if we can get you back on first on your stream. Ah, doesn't look like it so far.
No sound, I think.
Yeah, not yet. But worry not, SOS Chris. If we cannot get you back on your own stream, I'll start one to get you back on. This is a great chat.
Chris got that before on his stream, like when he started in half an hour, also his sound went away or very low, and then
Ah,
after he came back, he did something, and then it was all good.
he's trying to figure that out right now. What did I do? What did I do to make it fine?
And I can imagine I have done it also on the phone, doing a StreamYard like a panel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's on the phone. You have such a small buttons and not so many options as on a computer.
Yeah, I've tried. Like especially tonight, before I was able to come on, before the power came back on, I tried like 3 times and had trouble.
And you were trying to access by mobile phone network or your Wi-Fi?
No, I was trying just to use my own network for bringing a device on that could communicate.
Okay, but that
Hey, Chris.
power. That
Oh, SOS
power.
Chris is back, but can he talk? Put 3 fingers up. Put 3 fingers up if you're trying to talk. Then we know for sure. Ah, damn. Wait. Okay, so he's not putting 3 fingers up. But you can still hear me, CVO.
Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah. I don't see Sean anymore. He's gone.
Yeah, it looks like it's just me and you, me and SOS Chris, like from video, just us two.
But I'm still
I can
here.
hear you.
Yeah, I'm in the show, so.
Yeah, you're in the show.
But I think he changed the. How do you say that? The mode is like 2 people in screen, 1 people in screen, or.
Yeah, right now it's just me.
He's trying things out. But it's not easy to do it on a mobile phone. I did it like once or twice on a mobile phone, StreamYards, but on the computer it's much more easier.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, what happened? It looks like I'm the only one on right now. All right. That's what Chris said.
You have already like 100 subscribers almost now?
No. Actually, I'm probably the only person out there that wants my subscribers to go down. Because
really?
Yeah, like I don't care about the what is it called? Monetization. I don't care about that.
Yeah, but it mostly say like the first
so if you
100.
get 100, then like no matter how many you get, whether it's 50 or 100, you generally want like 5 people to come on at most, maybe 3 to 5. But once you get like 50 people on,
and the chat is going like a train.
Yeah. 50, 100. I don't know. Like it's better for me because I don't care about monetization. Hello.
Very low sound, I think.
Hey, SOS Chris. Yes, we can see you. SOS. Hold on. SOS. We can see you from your video, but audio is not coming in. Check your settings. Go to settings and look at your audio. Make sure it's not defaulting to something totally different. Would you agree with that?
I think he's in the kitchen getting another beer. But the sad thing is now we can't hear it getting opened.
So SOS Chris, do you want me to start a stream? But although I could only probably stay on for half hour or so at most. You want me to start a stream, or you wanna work on this?
Yeah, Chris is on the beers. I think he was not drinking lately so much. Or
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
He's back.
Did you see my my posts on the chat for the fishing trip I was on yesterday? SOS? No, SOS. You see? You see my posts online?
He's away. No, I didn't see the. I didn't check the line chat, to be honest, for a week now. No,
Oh, okay.
4 days or
No
something.
problem. Yeah, I was on. I went to with family to a New Jersey place to do
that's where Internet Monster's living.
Yes, actually, I think it's close to him. We went fishing. I wouldn't say it's deep sea fishing, but it was fishing. You have to go in a boat, and they bring you out for it depends if you buy the 4-hour plan, the 6-hour plan, or the 8-hour plan. They bring you out. You cast your lines and try to catch whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw a lot of starfish. You know starfish? Those
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah, there was a lot of starfish. There was
yeah. Okay.
fluke. Do you know fluke? Fluke is like. Do you know flounder?
No.
Flounder is like a bottom feeder fish with eyes both like the both side of their head.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like an ugly fish.
yeah, very ugly. Yeah, but it tastes good. So we did a lot of that. Darn.
A little bit like Barry because he got his eyes also. So
Damn it. I wish you had. I could send it to you. Oh, I can send it to you online. Do you want me to send it to you online?
yeah, I
I'll
can
send you a
check it. I
picture.
have my phone here. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if you get the first one.
Okay.
I'll send you just a picture from the boat from the ocean. Once you get that one, I'll send you the other ones.
Yeah, I see the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty big boat.
Yeah. Let me send you the other ones.
What is it, like 40 feet or something?
Oh, well, a range. It was from 25 feet to 70 feet.
Okay.
But let me send you this one. I'll send you this. This is the fish that I caught.
Look at it.
Yeah, you have to zoom in.
Ah!
How about that?
Yeah, yeah. I said,
That's
well,
what
where it is? Is it hanging on a hook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll send you the ones. This is basically like we went from it was really good weather, really bad weather, and then
That's pretty cloudy. Look, all gray there,
yeah.
almost. But it's very hot, I think.
Let me send you this, and
It's coming in pretty fast on the other side of the world.
yeah.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
It's funny because that fish that was caught, it's a fluke, but it's only like a 2 pound
Oh
fluke.
yeah, that
It looks like
like that. Yeah, that really thin fish. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bottom feeder. So both of the fish's eyes are on the same side of his head,
Okay.
like much like a flounder. But these fish have teeth. Yeah, so we caught that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was a great trip.
And does it cost much for like 4 hours?
Yeah. Well, so uh it's $60. So 60 for 4 hours, that's not it's not terrible.
With
But
with drinks?
no
Oh,
drink.
okay. You bring
Yeah.
yourself or you buy it on a boat?
So it's so I would say it's right next to New York City, which is probably the most expensive place in America.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
New York City. Actually, I took pictures. It was pictures of Staten Island, pictures of Long Island, which is right around there. I had to drive up to there,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
it's certainly not cheap, but that's where a lot of the fish hang out.
Yeah, but it's great to get out just on the boat and fishing and
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So as I was Chris is saying, He's closing a stream. If you want, he'll open a new one. He has no audio.
Oh,
So what do
okay.
you guys want to do? If he has no audio, SOS Chris, hold 2 fingers over your head if you could hear me saying, hold 2 fingers over your head. If you
He's
hear
gone.
me, damn it.
He's still trying.
Okay. I was gonna say we're gonna try to work this out. If you could still hear us, hold the 2 fingers over your head.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay? Do you want to stay on, or do you want to just?
Yeah, I can stay on. There's no problem.
All right. So let's see if SOS Chris is coming back with a stream. If he's not coming back with a stream in a couple minutes, I'll start one. I don't particularly want to host one, but I will do it if SOS does not come back on.
Really, tonight I was watching YouTube and I saw nobody online. And then I was thinking, like, should I message Makmak and start a stream or something? And then I was looking at YouTube 5 minutes later and I saw Chris was live. I think,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing, because at the time you probably said, should I start a stream? That's the perfect time. Because by then it's either going to be me or SOS Chris or Steph. I think Steph started back.
Yeah, Steph will start some in the future, I think, in the next coming days or in the weeks. He getting all his gear again, like getting everything working.
Yeah. Getting jiggy with it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-bum-bum. Hey, Chris.
Oh, still very low. I can hear a bleeping sound.
I saw you come back on, SOS Chris, but I still can't hear you. All right, SOS Chris, post in the since I cannot hear you, post in the chat 69 if you want me to start a stream. I will get.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's gonna put it in 69. I see it. He's coming from the couch.
You can do that, and then yes, I will post this stream. Oh, he has not posted 69. I would have saw it by now. I'm looking at both comments.
It was a pretty far drive for you then to get to the seaside.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, but everything is far away in America. Like
the first thing is I had to pick up a family member, which took it only took 45 minutes. But once I picked up the family member, then we had to meet at the place where we're going to go fishing. So it was probably around, overall, probably around, if you don't include dinner time, it was 5 to 6 hours. If you include dinner time, it was like 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. Yeah.
That was a very long day.
Oh yeah, it was long, and like half of it was while I was still there. When I posed my prize catch of the day.
And that must be like a really small hook for that fish, or?
Yes, I would say it's a really small hook for the fish. Yeah, but I went there with my daughter for the first time. She's never been fishing before, and she's been really excited about fishing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bring you fishing today. Actually, I gave her less than 1 day notice and said, I'm taking you there because
Yeah. The same as Mark because he didn't his son didn't know that he was gonna go on the boat, and he told his son like, yeah, my friend is calling and we're gonna go to the boat, and his son was all happy and
oh, cool.
Yeah.
So we we did that. It was a great time. It was a great time until we went to. Do you know the restaurant chain IHOP?
IHOP, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So it was a great time until IHOP. I shouldn't. I probably should.
Sort of fast food restaurant, or
Yeah, it's a restaurant. They try to be a professional restaurant, but maybe not all the ingredients they get in are the best. So
okay.
I guess I should put it that way.
Yeah. It looks nice, but it tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that part wasn't great. Hey, Andrews Bergman. No thing working for me. Taizi, close. You will start a giant. Nothing working. Oh, so Chris is saying nothing working. All right. I will